cook. She got the recipe, she got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic, I gotta have it. The way she work it, the way she whip it. She's so savage. She ain't average, yeah. You don't want none of this, but you do.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today we are making cabbage steaks. This is a vegan friendly recipe if you're into that. If not, it's just really good. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna start off with a nice clean head of cabbage. Okay, it's actually not the best looking cabbage. This is what I got on Instacart, so I just got to deal with it. However, we're gonna work with it. So I'm gonna cut off the stalk here. If it's protruding, if it's sticking out, you wanna make sure you get rid of that. And also, make sure you clean in between those leaves. You know, it can get a little dirty and a little messy in there. So make sure your cabbage head is clean. So I've peeled off all of the exterior green leaves that I'm not gonna use right now. Make sure you save those, okay? And I'm just gonna start cutting this into little steaks. All right, they're not going to be thick for me. I don't like them too thick, but I'm going to do probably about a ½ inch, maybe not so much of an inch, and you just cut them right down in the center, just like that. Some pieces will fall off this way. If you want to make sure that they all stay together as much as possible, then you can make sure that you cut it the opposite direction and cut it down instead of across like how I am here. But this is the way where I don't like the stem on the inside of it, so this is how I'm going to use it. This is what I recommend. All right, so now that we have our steaks cut up and set aside, I'm going to work on my little seasoning mix here. And I like lemon pepper on my cabbage. If you don't like it, that's okay. You can use whatever seasonings you would like. But I'm using lemon pepper. I used a little bit of onion powder. And if you have onion powder, you got to put the garlic powder in there, okay? That's just how it works. I'm also going to add in some paprika as well. And just a dash of salt, because the lemon pepper is kind of salty, so you don't need too much. I just need a dash, all right? And then I'm going to add in some olive oil to bring this whole mixture together. So I have my cabbage laid out on the tray, and I have my handy dandy brush with my mixture, and I'm going to brush my seasoning on the cabbage. I find this to be the easiest way to make sure that you get all the flavor that you need and deserve, honey. Don't just drizzle a little salt and pepper on there. It ain't gonna get in there like you need it to. Okay, so make sure if you got you a little brush, just slather it on like it's a rack of ribs. Okay, make it real easy on yourself. And this will make sure that you get all the flavor that you are looking for when making this wonderful dish. Also, when making these, this is kind of not vegan right here. You could use vegetable. However, when making this recipe, I like to add just a little bit of chicken stock or chicken broth on top so that they don't completely dry out. I do want them to steam just a little bit and kind of caramelize and roast on the top. So this is optional. You can still get a really nice cabbage without the broth, but it does add another sense of flavor as well as help the cabbage to steam underneath. All right, so we're gonna bake this cabbage at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 18 minutes, depending on your oven, or until it is slightly browned on top. And guess what? This is what you should get at the end of those 15 to 18 minutes, a beautiful roasted cabbage. And oh my goodness, you don't have to do much, but you can, if you want, you can top it off with bacon. You can top it off with any type of thing you want to. You know, hot sauce, if that's what you're into, vinegar, I don't know, whatever. But I'm just gonna plate these up really nicely. I actually like cilantro on mine. I know it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna top mine off with just a little bit of cilantro. and it's going to be delicious. Look at that. Look at that. That beautiful roasted cabbage. So good, so delicious. Perfect for a weeknight. So quick, easy. And guess what? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do it. So with that being said, I hope you guys found this recipe easy to follow and absolutely delicious like I did. And guess what? I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Bye.